14 years old, our first guest rose to fame as teenage wizard Alex Russo on the Disney sitcom Wizards of Waverly Place. Since then, she's put millions of fans under her spell as a movie star and multi-platinum selling recording artist. Please welcome to the show, Selena Gomez.
Welcome.
We're so psyched to have you here. And first of all, you just walked out to your new single, Slow Down, which is out now. Yes. Congratulations. We were talking earlier on the show about selfies.
Yes, so, I was watching.
Are you a selfie addict?
I've taken some selfies, but my defense mechanism against it is that I try to really not look as good in my selfie, so I just try to do ridiculous faces.
Right.
So, yeah, like that's my selfie.
You still look great. You still look pretty adorable. Yeah, you look great. Adorable. Yeah. You look great.
I just finished watching Almost Famous, so I wanted to be like Penny Lane.
Right. They're fun. They're a fun movie.
Yeah.
People.
Now, you first made your first TV appearance on Barney and Friends when you were 10, and you...
So cute. OMG.
Yeah, that's
unlike,
good.
you know, unlike some of your counterparts, you've made the transition to adulthood just so gracefully. So what do you attribute that to?
To be honest, I don't even know. I'm still in the transition, so I don't even know if I'm necessarily going to make it out gracefully, because I'm always just, my mentality is, you know, it could be good tomorrow, it could be bad. I mean, it could be good today and then out tomorrow. So honestly, I just try to do the best I can. I know my fan base, and I don't know. That's all I can do is just hope for the best and hope it goes well.
Earlier this summer, your mom gave birth to your new sister.
Yes.
Gracie.
Yes.
So how does it feel to be a big sister?
Oh, it's awesome. It's the best. It's honestly the best ever. It's my first sibling. My mom had me when she was really young, so she got married and had her first, like my first sibling. So it's been great. It's changed my life completely. So.
You must feel like an aunt almost.
Yeah, I do. And what's been great is that it's really made me even want to be better, because I just want to make sure I could be a good role model for her. So I'm just trying. I feel like she's my kid.
What's her name?
Gracie Elliott.
Gracie Elliott.
Yeah.
Very cute.
It's adorable. Your mum's lucky. I mean, what a great age division to have that in your life.
Yeah, we definitely won't be fighting over boys. So. No, definitely not. I mean, we could, but that would be awkward.
Your new album, which came out last month,
yes.
Stars Dance, and on the album you wrote quite a few of the songs, co-wrote. Did you like that whole process of the writing?
I did. You know, it was my fourth album, and the other records I had put out were a little bit more processed with the label and what we wanted to put out, and I was doing the show and movies at the same time, so it was all kind of rushed. And this time I was able to really have a say and creative control over it and what I wanted to say and what I think would be appropriate and fun and cool. And I mean, I think it came out pretty well, and I'm really happy with it, so it was my chance to do it.
You know, you say fourth album. Do you still get excited when you hear a song on the radio?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I so do. I was actually, last month, I was with my best friend Taylor Swift, and she's really, like, she's one of the most incredible, sweet people ever. And we were in the car, she picked me up from the airport, and my song came on, and we freaked out, and then her song came on, and we freaked out, and we were just, like, dancing in the car. She's like, people probably think we're so lame, but we get so excited to hear our songs on the radio. It's a good feeling. Yeah. That's why we're friends, though, to be honest. We have the same.
Yeah. And I also think it's important, like to never lose like the delight in what you do. You know what I mean?
We were actually just talking earlier. It's just like, you know, if it's not fun anymore, then don't do it. You know, I want to have fun with everything that I do, and I still get excited about all the little things.
Oh, speaking
cute.
Speaking of that, you just mentioned Taylor Swift, and Demi Lovato is also one of your closest friends, and you guys, the three of you, obviously all, you know, big stars and recording artists. So how do you do normal things as friends in public without like people just swarming you?
Well, it depends. Well, first things first is we don't roll with an entourage. That's just one thing that I don't do, and I just like to go with Taylor or whatever. We just go out, and I don't know. It's a part of what we do, and we try to not let it affect us. If we want to go to the movies or go shopping, we'll do that, and you know, if we get stopped, we get stopped. So it's, yeah, you just kind of have to find a balance to it, I guess. And you have to have people who get it, that are around you, that understand.
A lot of times if you go on your own, by the time you come and leave, they're like, wait a minute, what? And you're already like,
yeah. I actually have gotten really great stories where I will be in like Uggs and like a hoodie or something, and I'm in the store, and like a little girl said, I think that's Selena Gomez. And she looked at me and she was like, no, she'd never dress like that.
Yeah, that's why I dress.
Get out of here, Sarah. We'll have more with Selena Gomez when we come right back.
What are you doing?
I'm not dying for you.
What happened?
This is a part of his plan. I was on camera that whole time. He could have easily taken out the power himself, but he lured us in there because he wanted me to get caught on camera doing it. You think the cops would ever believe me now?
That was a clip from the new movie Getaway. We are back with Selena Gomez. So this isn't a family movie. So tell us about what happens to your character, the kid in the Getaway.
Well, it's really interesting. It's my first action movie. So Ethan Hawke's character, his wife gets kidnapped, and he used to be a pro race driver. So they actually end up using his ability, and he takes my car, and I end up thinking he stole my car. So we have to use what I know about technology and what he knows about driving to get his wife back. So it ends up being a really interesting twist at the end that I really want to say, but I won't.
So being a thriller action movie, are there things that you have done in this movie? Like, what are some of the things that are different from, like, the other movies?
Well, I've never cursed that much in a movie before, so that happened. But no, it was cool. I had to do, it's all physical stuff. Right. So, I mean, physical comedies I've done before, but, you know, having to move around and be scared and being thrown out of things, it was really exhausting.
Did you actually get thrown out?
Well, luckily they didn't let me jump out of the car, but everything else I got
you did
to do.
stunts and all those kinds of things?
Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah, it was fun. Yeah. It was really fun. And Ethan was not... He scared me a lot with driving fast. He's never driven a car that fast before. And I'm like, do you know what you're doing? He's like, no, it's fine. All right, okay. It was awesome. It was real fear. For sure.
Selena, with your new movies, Spring Breakers and Getaway, you're moving away from your Disney roots. Do you know where you want to go for your next stage?
Not necessarily, because I still have that connection with that generation and that audience. We finished the show, and a year later, I called the president of Disney Channel because I was in my hotel room, and I watched Disney for 4 hours, and I didn't see anything of our show, and I got so sad. And I was like, can we please do a reunion episode? So he came back a year later. We did a reunion episode, and it's just, he's like, is this the last one? I'm like, I guess, maybe. It's so hard for me to let it go. Genuinely.
It's like leaving home.
It really is. Yeah. So I don't know. I definitely know I'm 21. I want to do other things. I want to experience that. So I've got to grow, or else I'm just not going to go anywhere. Right. But it's hard. Yeah.
It's like a natural part. Yeah. A natural part of moving forward. Yeah. I mean, another part of that natural part of growing up is that you, in addition to the new movie, you're kicking off your first solo tour, which is really exciting. 56 cities all around the world. And it's a big, so how are you preparing for something that huge?
Well, I had to do full-on month of dance rehearsals because I can't, it's so hard for me to work out. I get so bored. And so dance has been really cool because we added the choreography for the entire tour. So that was my cheat of being in shape so that I would dance for every one of my songs basically until we do like an acoustic set. So that's been my workout, and I really want to eat healthier, and I should, but maybe I'll wait a little bit because I enjoy fried food a lot. So.
Okay, but then you say, okay, dancing is not great for you, but have you ever had any embarrassing moments on stage?
Oh yeah. But I'm the type of person that I want to laugh at myself before other people will laugh at me. So I've forgotten lyrics to my song, and I literally will stop and laugh and stop the song and go, I'm sorry, I forgot. Can we start over? And the audience will laugh, and they'll, you know, my fans are awesome, or I'll trip and I just laugh at myself. I can't be the one that tries to play it off really cool. It just doesn't look right, so I just would rather laugh at myself.
You know, my 10-year-old is here, Abigail, and she loves you. And you see all these young girls that aspire to be you. What advice would you give young girls? You've been there, you've seen it, you've done it. What would you say to them?
You are who you surround yourself with, and I believe in that so much. You know? I've experienced good people in my life. I've experienced bad people in my life, and I've witnessed people come and go, and you know who to trust and who not to trust, and that's the most important thing. It's just having good people around you. So.
Now, there are, you know, like Marie said, so many people who want to be you, who are fans of yours, who want to, you know, have a career like yours. But if you could escape who you were for a week, what would you do, or who would you be?
Well, I would probably escape it a little bit more for a week than a week. I don't know. I'd actually like to go somewhere like really fun, like Italy, and learn like to do a cooking class or an art class or something there, just out of the way, far away. That would be really fun.
I want to go with you.
Okay.
Selena, thank you so much for being here. You're such a delight. Thank you. Getaway opens on August 30th, and Selena's new album, Stars Dance, is in stores now. To find out where you can see her perform live, go to the Talk